It's often said community is a thread which holds society together. But tonight, I want you to meet some very special women who've given new meaning to that phrase, busy doing their bit to help our frontline health workers protecting themselves during this pandemic. Sky News senior reporter Andrea Crothers has more.
I call my sewing machine Jean the Machine. I love her dearly. She would be 50 years old, weighs a tonne, but is Swiss and is solid, it's not plastic.
For the last 5 weeks, Georgie Clegg's been at home feeding fabric in what will be one of Jean the Machine's most important jobs yet. Transforming blue material into disposable protective gowns for frontline staff at a Melbourne hospital at the centre of Australia's fight against the deadly coronavirus. The call-up came as the country grappled with a PPE shortage. And before long, Georgie had recruited almost 50 others around her Victorian hometown of Point Lonsdale.
I feel it inside. It's been a great blessing, you know, to be able to help in this during these very difficult times. Together, the group, now affectionately known as the Lonettes, have whipped up 700 gowns.
It's really nice to be useful, so it's good for the soul. It's good for the community, it's good for the crisis.
Stuck at home, Deb Elverington was keen to do her bit to help. Her mind never far away from her daughter's young family, still weathering the crisis overseas in Germany.
I don't know that I'll be seeing her for another 12 months, and our granddaughter, which I find fairly distressing.
The pandemic meant Deb also missed the birth of a new grandson back home. Like many places, this coastal community breathed a collective sigh of relief as Australia flattened the curve. But the pandemic isn't over, and these ladies say they'll be ready to pull out those sewing machines again should they need to. The last of the hand-sewn gowns now making their way from the kitchen to the clinic.
Jean will hang up a needle for a while, I think.
We live in the most fabulous community and we're just incredibly lucky.
Andrea Crothers, Sky News.